helping others, helping people be able to realize where something else out there, besides this is it, And if I could do that, then that's what I wanted to do. So when it came down to corporate America, Samsung, and everywhere else that I work at, thank y'all. I appreciate it. But my whole life is is helping others, helping people, and that's what I like to do. And being a bartender, I get to do that. I get to do it. So it's still okay. So and working at Happy Days, knowing that I have other colleagues that are younger, I want to be able to show them what I have to be put it in them so they could be the same way because they don't know what they have. They have a lot of magic behind their personality, and I've seen every last one of them. I've worked with them. I've in, interacted with them. I did everything, and it's like the personality that they got is just like love. It's just love all around the board. So it's just love, yeah. And I like it where I could come in and I could get my hugs from everybody. We know we're gonna have a good day. We singing behind this bar, even if it ain't karaoke. So if I can help them be a good bartender, then hey, it makes me feel good too. Just like when I was coaching basketball, hey, you in the game now, let's go. I'm gonna coach you through this.
Yeah, we got this, and it's gonna be encouraging. Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people misunderstand what the responsibility of a bartender is. When you start talking about live music, I know y'all can hear me. Y'all can't see me, but y'all can hear me, and y'all can hear me talking to them. If it's live on Facebook, I found out what the trigger was on this side too, so I'm gonna figure that fix it in a second. But like the responsibility of a bartender is so much more than just to make a good drink. You get what I'm saying? You got to make sure that people don't leave up out of here and be told so far towed down. You get what I'm saying? That that they're being safe for themselves and others. You know what I mean? How do you judge that? Like, how do you tell like when to cut your people off? You know what I'm saying? That's got to be a thing. Like, yeah, I think you'd had enough. Let me slide you this water, or let me slide you something. Like, how do you do it? Either one of
When it comes to the people I love, I watch their the way they act, and so I know how they was when they came in the bar. If I feel that they've had too much, I will slow them down. I will give them some water. I will play around with them, like, hey, let me see your keys real quick, so I can keep them so they can't leave. One thing about me, I'm not gonna let you leave where you can't drive. That's not gonna happen. I'm like, if you can't drive, we're gonna get you an Uber. You're gonna wait until I get off. I will take you home. But you're gonna get home safely when it comes to me. But you're not gonna leave depressed, unhappy. You're gonna be happy. Trust me, you're gonna be happy. But we're not gonna let you get that intoxicated. We will stop you. Trust me. And it's all about your mannerism and your speech. So once we see that going different, that's when we slow you down.
Yeah, just piggybacking off of what Kale said, just understanding and knowing that the people, you just gotta, you gotta watch the room. You gotta read the room. Read the room. That's another important part of being a bartender is making sure that you understand everybody's capacity and your space because you're ultimately responsible for these people's, I guess, yeah, their well-being, yeah, pretty much. They're consuming this alcohol that you're pouring for them, so not only that, you have to factor in that people could potentially be pre-gaming before they come in, so it's just ultimately like you said, is
Sometimes they can come in, you just can't serve them at all.
yeah. And then it's like for me, I don't mind telling a person in a calm manner, like, I'm not serving you, and I will do it with a smile on my face, despite what they might say and what their response might be. Because I know that unfortunately, I can't do this. And I'm gonna explain to them, and I'll let them know, like, this is for it's just for your own well being. I'm not doing this out of you know animosity. It's for your well being, and you are more than welcome to stay. But I could not serve you unless it's water or some Sprite. Period.
Who a tech master though? Bam bam.
Shout
How
out
about
to
it?
Patrice for just literally being the host and the tech.
Then I just buzzed out two systems real quick and then we set it up. Hey, there we go. Chasey.
That's crazy.
It's okay. So now we should have good quality audio. I know there were a couple of y'all that were saying there was some static in now. If you can check just from on your ends as well, just check the.
Yes.
You know what? What I'm not gonna do is deal with your attitude, sir, because you are not the boss of me.
Okay.
Okay, so we're here. Hey, Montaigne, how you doing? Glad to have you joining. I said I can't see you. I hope that you are feeling well. I see that y'all jumping in. If y'all jumping on, say hi. Sound no clicking, no clicking. Hey, that's what we're talking about. Now we're here, we're in the building. So I am talking to two of my favorite bartenders. If you are just joining us on Facebook, social media, I apologize for the technical difficulties earlier today. No, I'm not picking you up right now. You're still on punishment. Thank you. If you missed us jumping in earlier, then I apologize. I had some technical difficulties on social media, but we are all set now. Facebook is in the building. Then we have blowradio.com group in the building, and also our YouTube page is active. Don't forget to chime in. Shout out to Kelly and Felix for being two of the most magnificent ever. If we missed the intro, I'm sorry. Just know we're in the building. We were just talking about the importance of being a bartender and how it's not what people typically think. Like you go to the bar and you think that the bartender's job is what? Just to get you wasted. Absolutely not. There's so much other details that come along with that. And I'm hoping that, this conversation will help you understand, not only what makes them good bartenders, but why they work at Happy Days Day Bar. They do, because first of all, personality is everything. And I did I say this off jump when we were interviewing and everything? I was like, look, I could teach you to make a drink, but I cannot give you character, and I can't help you with your personality, fam. You got to read it. You know what I'm saying? And that's smile that kills me on y'all real quick. That's just part of the wardrobe around here. You know what I'm saying? And when any of us see the other person, let me tell you how I love seeing them hug and love on one another. You might want to run around and grab either this candle or grab that what's call it, the lemonade thing, so to hold it up for you so you can get some good support.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta get
trying to help him out. I don't know, several bottles behind you that will hold you up. I'm just saying that is light, but good luck with that. So but we out here, and I want to make sure that we haven't been doing very much advertising or promotion. We've been doing a Facebook share or two, but I think it's necessary that we step our game up a little bit so people can know. Once you figure out who your audience is and you weigh out the market plan for that audience, you can figure out how to reach them appropriately. You got a product, you can't just show up and be like all the things and all the stuff and all the people. It's too much money wasted. You know what I'm saying? What's most important though is that we understand that while we are here, shout out to the master himself, Devon D, for those amazing background graphics that's going on. Yes. They can't see the fire that would have been in front, but baby, that one in the back is sufficient. It's sufficient. That's all I'm saying. So not only do we have a world-renowned entertainer, world-renowned singer-writer, you know what I'm saying, on the staff, you know what I'm saying, back here pouring up drinks. like, I love to make drinks. This is going to be great. I love to make people happy, in a good mood. So I like to, you know what I'm saying? He's like, you want to be a bartender? He was like, I've been doing it for years, TT. Okay. Say less. Come get this work, sir. You know what I'm saying? And not only do we have, you know what I'm saying, the vets of the deans of the bartenders behind here getting our thing, you know what I'm saying? However, and they brought it to my attention because I was like, whatever. I also have two very strong-minded, spirited representative of an alternative community. And I would like to talk a little bit about that. Like, I was like, I didn't even think about that. And it's like, because you don't be looking at that. You right? Okay, so we're just regular people around here doing regular things. But nonetheless, I want to talk about that and what that's like in the bar. I want to talk about what that's like in the nightclub for you, or is there a difference in the locations? You know what I'm saying? And does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see it to be prevalent? that is an issue that you belong to the LGBTQ plus community?
You want to go first?
Either of you.
Is it prevalent? I wouldn't say for me. I feel like it's just representation is everything, and I feel like for me, I'm all about representation and representing who I am as a person. And I feel like for some people to them it may seem like I'm like that may be defined by who I identify with, or it might necessarily be what I associate my career with being.
Okay.
You know, so like for me, it necessarily never been a question of like sexuality or what I identify as.
Okay.
It was always every time I heard my name was always for female singers. So I guess like in some ways growing up that was like never my defense mechanism to, you know, not have that negativity and have like that. You know, I never got picked on. I've never been in situations where I felt like, I don't know. Like it was people were after me or didn't approve of me. Now that I'm older, now I'm experiencing that because now I'm like fully full force of my truth.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the difference. It's like now that I am who I am and I'm unapologetically myself. Yeah, it's gonna be pushed back here and there, but for the most part, you know, I don't know. It's just I don't really think about that. I just wake up and I just
be you.
Myself.
Just be
who I
me.
am. Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever the world throws at me, that's just life. You know, sometimes we have our good days, sometimes we have our bad days. It's just how we cope and how we just go about it.
Okay. What about you, Kev?
Well, when it came to me per se, in the beginning, it was hard. You know, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm an only child, and I'm like, I can't live in my truth. So, not living in my truth, you know, I was blessed with two beautiful children. After that second child, Lord, let me tell you, I had to come out in my truth because it wasn't going to happen again. I had to come out, and when I let my mother know that what I was, she said she already knew. I said, "Oh, Mom, you bamboozled me." I said, "No." I said, "You know, it's okay." But coming out to the rest of my family was hard.
Yeah.
Even to this day, I still have problems within my family, you know. But when it comes to my friends and the community, it's love. It's never a question. They never question who I am, what I'm about. They never. It's like my sexuality is non-existent.
Yeah.
Where I work at, where I be at, the people that I hang with. What I love about it is just love.
Yeah.
You know, it's just love, you know, and I love that because I don't have to prove myself to no one. And people are like, you know, how do you work out these straight bars and blah, blah, blah. What's the difference between a straight or a gay bar? You know, it don't make a difference.
I was going to ask. I'm glad you're saying that.
There's no difference. You know, I could get more problems from working at a gay bar than working at a straight bar because now I have to be careful how I talk to someone, how I
too many variables.
Right. What we say, they them. You know, we got to be careful how we speak to them.
Yeah.
When I work in a straight bar, I don't have to be careful because it's just love. It's just, baby, how you doing, baby? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you don't even have to use kind of pronouns or anything like that. It's like, hey, baby, this, baby, that, love, my love. You know, people, you know, they love to hear that. They love to feel love. You do that anywhere else, it could become a problem. But you know, that's how I do it. You know, I don't even have to acknowledge what you are or who you are because you're loved. So you're gonna be my love anywhere it goes. You know, so
does that make it having that type of flexibility? And I'm glad you mentioned the difference between working in a bar that is I mean, you know, I'm really not how do you say hip on all the terminology. So if I say anything offensive, I'm gonna apologize in advance.
Oh, no, you're good.
I know y'all good, but I just want to say that out loud. I'm about to fucking push somebody to fuck down. Okay, because I'm not here to offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? I just I want to make sure. So, is there like coming? You said that you have more difficulty working in a gay bar. Like, is it more pressure to working in a gay bar? I'm just asking.
That's you. I've never worked in a gay bar. I just know how it was seeing my friends that did work in gay bars.
Is it more pressure?
They got to, so you have.
I mean, I would say like as far as working in a gay bar, it is. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing. Like I love working in a gay bar. Has opened my eyes to so many different things. Like we have our drag shows, and then of course I do get to meet these amazing people who do identify as so much more than just gay, straight, bisexual. You know, because for me, you know, we like we talking about this earlier. It was just, you know, we're used to just it being just boom, 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 boom. You're this, you're this, you're this. That's
now
it.
we have a lot more.
Now we have, you know, the umbrella has opened up more, and so, you know, just like any other person, we have to, you know, do our education and get on top of it, but making sure it just felt like I didn't even feel
not
like
disrespecting nobody.
Yeah, it was
you
just
want to make sure you get the right.
I wanted to make sure that when I am interacting with my patrons that I make sure I'm correct. So in my case, everybody's a they them, like I was saying earlier, you know, just to alleviate the confusion, the time, because it's like I gotta get these people in and out, especially on a Saturday, and then of course my thing it really wasn't that, it was just the age for me. It's like I'm getting older, and I just don't have time for people who wants a Long Island, you know, because this is their first time going out, and they just want to get, you know, messed up. And so it was just that the demographics, you know, the demographics. It was predominantly Caucasian, and so it was just a whole different vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you have to worry. You know, it's predominantly men there, so men are men, and you know there are times where sometimes people will just take too far. I'm just trying to pour drinks, get your money, you know, in exchange for hopefully a tip. If not, have a great time. But this is my job. Like that's it.
Right.
So
now, you know, I think one of the questions that we missed, and I'm glad you said that, because you said men are men. You know what I mean? And that right there, that statement alone, just resonates so purely to me, like across sexuality, across sexual preference, men are men. You get what I'm saying? So understanding that, you get what I'm saying, there could be some excessive aggressiveness because men are aggressive. There could be, you get what I'm saying, forwardness, or you know, men doing quote unquote men stuff.
It's so
that's the problem with in the straight bars when you mix them together.
Yes, and it's so crazy that you bring that up, because it's like having those of course, having, you know, friends in the community, and then being able to work in these establishments where it's predominantly heterosexual. You see that, you know, no matter if you're heterosexual, homosexual, whatever you identify with, you know, by it's not human, you know, not even doing biologically, or not even biologically, as a human trait. You know, those human traits are innate in us, no matter what you identify as. So it's so interesting, you know, no matter how feminine a gay man can be, or how masculine a heterosexual guy could be, they still have certain traits that make them alike. You know, I see it all the time, where men are just aggressive, and just their approach to things, and just how forward we are with just how we just come about things, you know, like it's interesting. It's very interesting to see how we as people interact with others.
Me working only in straight bars, I have gay friends, and my gay friends come to the straight bars.
Okay.
And that's where we have the problem, when the man gets really aggressive to the women that don't like men. And I have to let my, you know, customers know, or I would say 9 times out of 10, probably my friend, because I know everybody in the city, you know, let them know, you know, to ease up on them, because that's not how they float, you know, just respect them. Sometimes alcohol could get in the way, and they're like, oh no, you know, this, that. No, you have to respect, you know what I'm saying? They're respecting you. They're respecting the people you're with. You got to respect them and the people that they're with, you know. So sometimes mixing them could get a little aggressive when it comes to the man, but then you got the women that could get aggressive too. That think that all women could go that way, and I have to let my friends know. Wait a minute, hold on. Not all women are curious or bisexual or gay or anything. You know, you got to wait a minute. You know, look, you're having a conversation, you can feel that conversation. It's gonna tell you in that conversation what to do. But if they're not, you gotta respect that, you know. I haven't really had like a lot of problems. I've had some problems, you know, but
I nipped them in the bud, but
it's just
sometimes
you have to set some boundaries when they know they're coming. You gotta let them know this is how you're gonna have to act because you have to respect everyone.
Do you feel, Kels, that you find yourself being a that is not the same. Find yourself being a like a liaison often?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot. Because you know, I'm a bartender all day. Like this is my profession. This is what I do. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, 9 times out of 10, if you don't see me at Happy Days, you don't see me at another bar. This is what I do. So I have to be that in a lot of situations just to make sure we keep the peace.
Yeah.
You know, what I used to do on the streets as an activist, that activism just came up behind the bar. So I'm still going to keep that peace. You know, we have a lot of issues in Milwaukee as it is. We don't need no more than what's going on. So if I can stop it before it can happen, I'm definitely going to be that. We're gonna discuss this.
So as people, just human, regular people, with all the crime that's happening in the city is one thing, whatever. But they say that when you belong to a certain culture or a certain community, when certain things happen in that community, it hit different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with all of the different hate crimes that have been happening for that period of time, and even still now, long gone, whatever, how do you manage that, and how do you manage to not only keep yourselves safe, you get what I'm saying, but to help with safety for your loved ones?
I know I've been dealing with this just recently. I've lost a good friend, Miss Maya. Not only was she a good friend of mine, she was also one of my students. And when you lose somebody in our community, you know, we look at it as like, okay, what happened? Was this, that? We always look at it, you know, as hate crime, you know, versus when something happens in the straight community. I deal with it on both ends, you know what I mean? Because I have so many friends amongst the whole city that when anything happens when it comes to crime, it's like it bothers me, and I feel like we all need to come together and do something. I mean, whether you're gay, straight, or whatever, what's happening in Milwaukee right now is too much division going on. It's not enough education to the community. We're not showing enough love to these youth for them to want to turn their life around. So, you know, basically the village is gone. So we got to do what we got to do within our circles to keep the peace now, you know, and it takes one circle at a time, I guess, because it's the only way it's going to go, you know. How do you feel, you know?
Sorry, I shocked you.
Electricity.
Okay.
Electricity.
Hot over here, y'all. It's getting hot, but no, piggybacking off of what you said, basically, and I also feel like at the same time, inclusion is everything. You know, I spoke on representation, but being inclusive as well, you know, and understanding that we as people of color, we just need to be united, period. You know, because the odds are already against us. So when we ostracize those subcategories within the POC community, you know, whether it's Hispanics or, you know, blacks or black and brown, homosexual, you know, the gay community. It's like we have to all understand that no matter what we identify as, odds are going to always be against us. So we need to band together and make sure that we uplift each other and not tear down each other, because we're already ostracized. It does not make any sense for us to ostracise each other.
Exactly.
And that's a big thing that happens within the gay community. And I'm always so perplexed about that, because it's like, how are you having these preferences? You know, because it's prejudice between white gays and black and brown gays. It's so much stuff
out there.
It's just so much stuff.
It sounds like it's just always just another reason to divide us, another reason to choose to separate.
Yes,
just for anything. Your hair is curly.
Yeah,
your hair is red. I don't like the way your fingernail is. Like, I mean, stop. First of all, you understand what I'm saying?
You look
Come on now. You don't eat fish,
right?
Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I guess rounding all of that back up to us being here at Happy Days, us being here in this place or whatever the case may be inside of the Sherman Phoenix. What is the, and I know, okay, I'm gonna say this 130%. Listen, the answers that y'all are about to hear are not coerced.
Right.
Okay. I'm encouraging both Kelly and Felix to be 130% honest.
Yep.
Before I go any further.
Definitely.
Okay.
That's all we can be.
That's all
That's
I'm
all
saying.
we can be.
So we've only been
We're very
open for
transparent.
60 days. Not even in about 3 days, we'll be open for 60 days.
Jeez,
Okay.
Clap it up.
So I'm excited about that. But I would like for you to be honest and tell me, how do you feel about the work environment at Happy Days? Like seriously, feel like, wait a minute, let me do it. No, I'm serious.
I like my babies to go first because
yeah, like legitimately. Tell me how you feel about the work environment.
I'm gonna let you go first because you was here a week longer than me, so you're more of a vet. Okay.
No, you were the vet, but no, it's been refreshing. That's like one word. If I had to put it into one word, it's just refreshing. Like things are just simplified. Things don't have to be complicated. I don't know why people live their lives so complicated, and then it's just like they swear it's so efficient, and that's not no knock to nobody. It's just facts. It's so refreshing, and I always want to assure her and let her know that just because I've known her, just because she's my TT, I don't want to be like gaslighting her or just blowing smoke under her ass. It's like this is it's refreshing, and then not only that, it's so refreshing to be amongst people of color. Like I'm always for my people. Even though there's been times where my people
be people in.
Yeah.
We still love each other.
Okay.
It's just like a family relationship. Sometimes you and your brothers get into it. You still family. So just being around people of color who are affluent, who are goal driven, that's refreshing to me. And then it just also just solidifies for me personally that like, damn, I'm growing up. Like, I'm done with these, little kid ass bars. It's just very impactful because it's like another milestone in my life. Like I'll be 28 in literally 3 weeks.
Right.
Like, so it's just like, okay, I'm getting up there. So it just makes sense. Refreshing. Yeah.
Well, for me, let me say this. It was a breath of fresh air. I'm not gonna even lie. I love working here at Happy Days. I love working with everyone at Happy Days. People don't know I have a history with the owners of Happy Days. So it's like being amongst family. It's like love. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can excel now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm like, man, I've been rolling with Devon since Devon started this shit. You know what I'm saying?
You was at Page, right?
I was at Page.
Right.
Come on now. I was running that bar at Page. Okay. Right. And man, and the devil tried to get between me and Devon, but it never happened because the love between me and Devon it wasn't going out. And he made sure of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Devon and rock with Devon. And Patrice, come on, Patrice, that's a cuz right there. I love this woman right here. We've been rocking since day one we met. Being in the entertainment community, being around all the positive people that we know. That's what makes me happy at Happy Days because not only that, I get to come back here and be myself. I get to let the customers be themselves, and I can be with them on that tip. It's just like I love my customers that come here. I love the people of the Sherman Phoenix because they come up here and they just as happy as we are. If you're having a bad day, I guarantee you, once you come to Happy Days, that bad day, you going, what was I mad about again? Right. What? Okay. Yeah, that's how you leave out. Yeah. I love it. The atmosphere, the energy is just so positive, and that's the things that I love about working as a bartender at Happy Days. I love it. It's just, man, I feel the love now. We ain't even open.
You know what? Like legitimately speaking, and if I can just say this, we. And I know Devon has his opinion on the space, and I have my opinion on the space. But I think I can say collectively that when we decided to open here, we wanted to open more than just a bar. It was an opportunity to create a space for people to have a place to go and feel good about it. When you're surrounded by entrepreneurs and you see people trying to grow and thrive and for all types of dope goodness. I see you over there, all types of dope goodness. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it so that they are. You want to help to feed that environment, and so it's so important for us to put together a staff that really accentuated that. Yeah, there you go. Just reverse the camera test.
That's all you gotta do. Look,
Yeah,
I'm
just reverse the camera.
slow.
It's okay. To be able to create an environment, and it, like, I'm glad as a past bartender.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I've experienced, and I know that no things will be perfect. I mean, I said I might not get this shit right the first time. Just drive with me, yo. Just drive with me, y'all. I'm like, y'all. What you doing? Indeed. Just to make sure that we are creating an environment for our staff, so that there's a level of loyalty established. And I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
I want my staff comfortable. I want them to know that they can talk with me about anything, so that we got these drinks on lock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that the things that they need to be successful here, you know what I'm saying? And the things that they need to be successful elsewhere are not infringed upon, so that their livelihoods don't feel threatened by being here. That establishes comfort and loyalty.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And I want my staff to come in and feel like, I'm riding with them. They looking out, and I'm genuinely like, my intentions are genuine. My purpose is pure. And so that when somebody comes in here and be like, man, yo, Felix didn't, I'm like, that is a whole lie. And have a nice day, sir. Man. Goodbye. Man,
That's a lie.
Probably not been here, sir. Have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? That's how you establish those types of clarity. Like, I know what this is, and I'm showing that. Now, don't get me wrong, people will be people. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that. Excuse me. That hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. Oh, that hurts so bad. That when you establish a network that people can feel secure in, that there's growth. And I'm hoping that what we are showing is contagious. And I'm hoping that other businesses will see us and feel like, I want my staff to have that. I want to bring that fire, that fervor to the Sherman Phoenix. I want to be a part of that. And not that they don't have their own fire here, because they've been here for 4 years. And we come in our little 6 months. Just showed up on our little 6 months. Like, what? But we're ready to make some things happen.
Yes.
And so I'm excited all the time. Hey, when Felix working? When Kelly working? I'm like, how about the devil is a lie? How about you? If you know them by name, you should probably be able to reach out to them and ask them when we work.
Right.
Because what I'm not going to do is give out, and then it'd be some stalker, freaky Jason ass person that I assume is cool, and they'd be like, Patrice, did you know that such and such has been stalking me? We're like, no, I did not. Well, you told him my work schedule. I did. It would be none of that.
Right.
You'd be like, how dare you encourage the stalkery? That's my word today, stalkery. Shout out to Regina Boston Dixon, Lisa Mueller, Cora Kionis Barnes. Hey, Auntie Cora.
Got the cousins.
Auntie Rita.
Cousins. Talking about music. There you go, music.
Come
right
on
there.
now.
Woo.
You two times. Montaigne Freeman.
Yes.
2 times. In the building. Listen. Come on, how about that? Facebook users in the field. How about we doing it? So we got so much to talk about. I know y'all saw it on social media. Okay, and I really did sneak the post, and I did not tag the on purpose. I was sneaking the information on social media. I'm like, he not to see it. But by the time he got to it, because we be on it like that. By the time he get to it, we done seen all the people. Then he was like,
It's too late. The world knows.
They know now. So
the world
all
watching.
the things, right? The world is watching.
The world is watching.
Right, but I'd be like, real fast. Everybody,
I'm excited about what's coming to Happy Days. Oh my God, I'm so
we got
excited.
some really dope things that are coming along, right?
Yes.
Did y'all see the pictures?
Man, I did.
You said.
I'm like, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Listen, how about it? And we're going to send out individual flyers or whatever the case may be. But So Tuesday, we know karaoke is Tuesday night. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And with DJ Mixelle is doing her thing.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna add to that our lovely margarita mix. So we got some dope ass margaritas that's gonna be coming along with that. Obviously
I
been
noticed
sending link.
I noticed the new liquor, so I knew something was coming.
Well, gotta do it. You know what I mean? My taste buds be on something crazy. Auntie Cora says she hear echo. I'm sorry, Auntie. I try to put my headphones on so it's not so bad.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah. So and then Wednesdays we're gonna do a game night with classic. Oh my God, that hurt so bad. So I've been talking to Marie.
Don't get me started.
You yawning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to do my best.
Okay.
I'm trying to do my best.
We gonna
Okay.
get you some Red Bull?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No. And I'll be straight up honest. If you ever see me drinking one, take it.
Okay, I will. I know that.
Because I love them.
Oh, that's because you love them.
No, I love them, but they
don't love you.
Yeah, they're not gonna forget.
Okay.
So if you ever see me drinking it, even if it's an emergency, take it. I just want to say that. Don't let me do it. Okay, so Wednesdays we got the game nights. So we're gonna actually have games set up, and we're gonna be playing games. I think we got a checkerboard, some card games, some spades. You got chess. Bring it up in here. What I want to see people play is what's that one? The virtual reality one.
I got the old one.
Which one is it?
That's the Oculus.
Yeah, the Oculus.
That's dope.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a whole nother level of
So could you imagine a couple of Bobby and Whitney's in?
Oh yeah, and then doing the Oculus. Just make sure you have like a rope. And
what we not doing though is they gotta be in a certain space and somebody gotta be. There's gotta be somebody on guard at all times.
I say just keep them in the chair.
And you can't play the scary movie one because
that's what happens.
Trying to play with zombies. Why?
Let me tell you, when the Oculus first came out, I worked for Samsung, right? So we had to like demonstrate the Oculus on the new Samsung 7 at the time, right? So there was this scary one on there, right? So I'm like, it ain't nothing. It's a cartoon, right? Shoot. Let me say that I ran. I don't know where I was running to because I got the Oculus on. Jeez. So I ran, and when I got up and ran, I ran right into the mirror.
Absolutely. Did you break the mirror? Did you break the mirror? Thank God. Come on, listen.
I did, but then I had brought it home so my people could see it. And the hardest dude in the neighborhood, I gave him the same one that I watched. The hardest dude, okay? Dressed up, muscles out to here. I'm a security, right? Man, that dude got up. My dog must have like brushed against his leg.
What? With the Oculus on? Oh.
He must have thought it was the thing. He got up. He swung his head. My phone went flying. The Oculus went flying. I had to put an insurance claim in. My phone was dead.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, let me tell you. Dope stuff like that. Do that.
Let me tell you. My mom had that one thing on. If y'all, this video's on TikTok. I promise you. Facebook. Because when you got to film it, you got to film it. Yeah. I told my mom had been asking for a very long time. I want to try the virtual reality game. I personally refused. Okay. I was like absolutely not. No.
Not mama. Not mama.
Everywhere.
Not mama.
Let me tell you, my sister thought it would be a good idea to bring her and my nephew over to play the game. So they put the goddamn Oculus on my mom. I was like, how? And then they put her in the zombie game. I'm telling you, go find my TikTok. Go find it on Facebook.
I'm definitely going to go find it.
And listen, as black as I am, I have never heard my mama do an African call. And baby, she was like, I was like, Mommy, first of all, where did that come from in the spirit? What was that?
Oh, no.
And then she looked down at her hands, because in the Oculus, when you look at your hands, you can see what the avatar looks like, right? So it was these zombie hands or whatever. And she said, Jesus.
I could imagine just seeing that.
Listen, it was like she dropped her guts. I was like, baby, do you hear me?
To be hilarious.
So I'm gonna have to show y'all. Like I'm gonna have to show this. It's a crime against humanity. Shout out to Real Miner. Hello, son. Glad to have you join the conversation. I love you too, baby. I listen to what Vanessa Tolerance says. Raquel. Look at Kelly Milo. Hey, favorite bartender. That's all I'm
my
talking
nickname.
about.
I'm your
So we're
favorite
gonna do that.
bartender.
We're gonna bring the games in. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna tell you right
Hey,
now.
I'm definitely bringing
don't ask me
chess
to
and I'm
play this
challenging
game.
anybody.
You gonna bring what, sis? Go ahead.
I'm bringing the chess game in and I'm challenging anybody. I love chess because that's the game of life right there.
Okay, come on now.
I'm bringing it. So if you think you can play chess, okay, I ain't that good, but I'm just saying.
She's okay. I ain't that good, but you know, it could be. It could be.
I could beat you. I could beat you.
You so stupid. And then so I'm telling y'all right now, yes, I do know how to play spades. Yeah, very much so. As a matter of fact, I learned multiple ways to play spades because I learned in California and then I learned when I got here. So I learned multiple games. I know about big BMOs, little BMOs, overs. I know about all this stuff, whatever the case may be, sandbags, what they call it. Stuff. Let me tell you, but I don't want to fucking play. Don't ask me. I'm not playing with you. As a matter of fact, when you guys play your spades game, put you over in the motherfucking corner.
A game of bombs.
See, look at you.
You don't play.
Look at you.
I'm on spades and balls. Hey,
I'm not doing it.
When it comes to dominoes, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm on big 18s. You know, that's the highest.
Look at you. I'm on big 18s.
Just let you know
I'm on big 18s.
My math is there. So I'm gonna let you know.
I'm on big 18.
One domino could be like 75. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't playing it. I'm not playing that with y'all. Y'all gonna to bust these tables up. And what I'm not gonna do is fight y'all about no goddamn table because y'all slamming dominoes down. Whatever the case may be.
And I'm on that spade tip too. I ain't gonna lie.
See what I'm saying? I don't play that. I'm gonna be in the office. As soon as they say, "Oh, spades game," I'm going right to the office and I'm gonna close the door. You son of a bitches. And
we're gonna come in and play with you.
I'm calling security to be on that.
Jenga. Let's get Jenga.
I'll play Jenga.
Okay, go get Jenga.
I'll play Jenga.
Monopoly.
We're gonna have a Twister game.
Sorry, Trouble.
All the games. So we're gonna have a bunch of games. Like seriously, here this we can play. And shout out to the Classic Shop for sponsoring and being
yes, I love
Classic.
Love Classic.
Much love the Classic.
On Thursdays.
Ooh, I'm excited for Thursdays.
We will be welcoming Wow Poetry. That will be Daniel, Tanine, Jimmy, and oh my gosh, I'm sorry, brother. This is another brother that hangs out with them. That's part of their crew. And he's very quiet, so you know, it takes a minute for me to learn people's names. Gotta be a little bit more boisterous for my life. But he's, it's a crew of them. They're coming in and they're bringing their poetry set
I'm excited.
to the Sherman Phoenix and to Happy Days Day Bar. So it'll be an honor to be able to have that set here on Thursday evenings. Yes, you will have the purchase to attend the poetry set. That will be actually starting next week, Thursday.
Nice.
Okay, so next week, Thursday, we'll have the first official launch, and then we'll begin at the top of the year. And then, of course, every second and fourth Friday, there is comedy. Your boy D-Rock. If y'all get an inbox to the messages from D-Rock, is not him, we have. I just want to say that right now. When I say he had,
you gotta get his stuff together.
He's super happy. I'm like, dude, super happy. That's why D-Rock asked me for money.
You're right. Wait a minute. When it came into the group, I was like, oh, okay, I know that must have been a hack, right?
I'm like, D-Rock, no money. Get out of here right now. And they did a little video. My bad, that wasn't short.
They tried it.
They tried it. And I removed him from that group. He like D-Rock attack. So we clear on this.
I shared it too.
So listen, if you missed the first one, we had the Wildcat was in the building.
Wow.
Okay, and right after the Wildcat was Mike Samp. Okay, I'm just gonna say this really quickly. For the ticket price, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. These dudes, we talking BET Comic View, traveling worldwide, and all of the other, Giggles and all the other big name comics. Like these people like that. If you can Google them, they on the show.
Right.
Yes.
They're on these shows, and you get to see them for chunk change. And I tell you, last week, I think me and Devon almost hurt ourselves laughing so hard. Like even if y'all not working, you got time to come up here on Fridays.
Man, it's
come.
worth it.
Because when I tell you,
D-Rock
let me
got
go like
friends.
this.
For real.
Somebody came here because they got prior obligations. That would be you over there.
You talking about me?
Yeah, that's me. You work on Friday night.
Excuse.
You work Friday
I
night?
do. I do work Friday nights. But I'm here in spirit.
I know. I get off at 6.
I'm finna pass the
So I
mic.
could, do a little hour.
you
I'm
two
pass the mic.
I'm just saying.
I do work Fridays. I'm sorry. I
You do
hate
work
it.
Friday. I ain't tripping on
But
it. I'm
you
just
know
saying.
what? Maybe by the grace of God, Dion.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Dion.
Uh-huh.
Will give me a Friday off so I could do one at least.
Well, I mean, listen, if you can't make it, that's fine. I just want you to know what you missed.
I know what I'm missing because
Hilarious.
I go on y'all page just to get a snippet.
Listen, dude.
A snippet of the laughs.
No.
Wait a minute, I get a snippet of laughs on Facebook, and let me
Block.
tell
Say
you,
that. I'm blocking you.
no, you're not.
I am.
Because,
I'm gonna make sure.
You're not the only one that goes. You're not
Oh.
the only one. I
Say
am Milwaukee's bartender.
Let me go find out right now. I'm gonna go.
You gonna tell all of Milwaukee now?
I'm gonna tell everybody that's in here live saying anybody that go live, man, Kelly is on their live.
You're lying. All I know is I won't tell you that the snippets that I get are hilarious. And if y'all not gonna pay $15 for
Come on,
national known comedians,
then y'all not gonna pay it. Then
come on now, y'all getting national known comedians. D-Rock got friends. He's not lying. He got friends.
he got friends.
He got friends. Friends that be on Wild 'N Out, BET, everywhere.
He got
Come
friends.
on, everywhere. Y'all need to come and pay that $15.
$15.
It should be more than that.
Okay, it's $17.88.
Okay, 17.
I transferred the
It's
fee.
still just. I'll go to Riverside and you're gonna be paying what? Okay, exactly.
Exactly. And come here. When I tell you who
Good
is
drinks.
Man,
Nice
we gonna talk about the drinks in a minute, baby. We gonna talk about the drinks in a minute. We ain't talk about the drinks here. We gonna talk about them in a second, y'all. Because baby, listen. And
we might have to
then,
make one on here.
listen, on Saturdays, I know I want to make one. That's why y'all on that side of the bar.
Oh,
Okay.
See how I do
don't
it.
say okay.
But see how I do it. See how y'all over there.
Something was in the mix.
Right. I knew we was by the fire for a
I
reason.
mean, listen, y'all over there for a reason. You know
I
what
do.
I'm saying?
I love my background.
Listen, this is what it, I'm glad that you love it, and I try to make sure that y'all comfortable over there because that's y'all spot. That's how
It is. This is our
You know
area.
what I'm saying? That's
This is
how
our
my-
office. This is our office.
Exactly, and I try to make sure you got everything that you need to be successful.
Yes,
I'm
and
trying
we
to do
do.
my baby boy real. He said, "I miss you, Miss Patrice. I miss you too, son. I hope to see you soon." And then he said, "You know I'm still the king of Jenga." Well, we're gonna see if you still the king of Jenga. Bring it down, sir.
Is that
Bring
real minor?
It is.
That's one of my students too.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my
Hey,
baby.
baby.
That's my baby. So on Saturdays, right? Saturdays we're going to be doing what's called the second Saturday day party. Okay.
Okay.
And that every second Saturday is going to be a bomb ass day party in here.
And I'm
Okay.
hopefully I'm working.
See how you acting?
The lemon pie early bird.
That's right. Exactly.
Yes.
It's gonna be a bomb. So when I talk about bomb day party, we're gonna have DJs, we're gonna have sponsor night.
And
we'll
the best
sponsor day.
bartenders, all of
The
us.
bartender's gonna
all
be
of us.
juking. It's gonna be going down. Like seriously, when you talk about a party, and we was trying to figure out like, do we say open a little later? And I think that on those days we might not even need to because it's gonna be going down so hard that 8-9 o'clock transition close is gonna be fine.
It's gonna be the bomb.
And then Sunday, look like all the days, right? And then Sunday
Number
we're
7.
gonna be setting up brunches so that you can come in, you can all you can eat, all you can drink, endless mimosas. Do you get what I'm saying? And then a bomb ass DJ. Let me tell you about this food,
Sunday
though,
fun day. Y'all don't know
Sunday
about it. At the
fun day.
Phoenix,
it's
what?
going down.
Okay.
I'm just saying it, and you know, you let us get a hold to it whenever we'll be here 7 days a week. I see y'all on.
Don't
We'll
play.
figure out Mondays and Tuesdays.
Well,
However, just as an FYI, I did talk to Mano, so we might be adding a live band karaoke.
ooh, don't play.
I've talked to several other Milwaukee musicians and bands, and was like, "So y'all coming to get down?"
Period.
And you
Y'all
know, so
better
I would love to be
realize
able to have
Happy
some-
Days is the exclusive day bar, y'all.
Yes. There's nothing like it in the city.
It is.
Tracy did it.
I like to feel that way. Hey, Beatrice, how you doing? Glad to have you join the conversation. Glad to have you in the building. Appreciate that. So listen, let's talk about these drinks, y'all.
Oh, we got the
Like
bomb
one.
drinks here.
Like 100.
They
What's your
see it
favorite
behind
drink to
us.
make? What's your favorite drink to make, Kel?
Who, me?
Yeah, what's your favorite
You
drink
know
to make?
which one I got up there.
Come on, I did.
Sugar Avery, baby. Yeah, you better sing it. Yep, that one right there. That's my drink right there, Sugar Avery. And that's inspired by a couple of the guys that I have. I'm gonna just give it a shout out to Rouse. You know what I'm saying? Rouse, you already know that's your drink.
For sure.
Catfish, Curtis,
For sure.
that's your drink. You know, Sam, and so many guys that I know that love this drink. That's why I want to make sure that they cater to the man as well as the women, you know. So that's why I love about Happy Days. They cater to all behind us, all of us. These drinks are the bomb.
Yes.
How you feel about the
What you
drinks?
think about the drinks, Felix? Like seriously.
Honestly, these crafted cocktails are the best. Like you have your whiskeys, you have your vodkas, your tequilas, you have your cognacs, your bourbon, you have your dessert drinks. You know?
Listen.
It's like we
Tell
love
them for
what I say. We love exclusivity.
That's all right.
So it's just refreshing. My
Yeah.
personal favorites will be it would have to be the Stranger in Moscow and the Back in My Day.
Okay.
I am a sucker for Moscow Muse and like old
Old
fashions.
fashions,
Like
yeah.
my favorite. I like
So let me ask you about this back in my day, right?
Yeah.
So you just y'all know I changed the names. We had like 3 times, and then these are the ones I settled on. To the drinks. I'm like, it gotta be something that's a little different. It can be the same stuff, right?
that's another thing that I always tell the guests. I'm like, all the drinks are, if not, all of the drinks are very like nostalgic or reminiscing references or favorite phrases that everybody of color could recognize. So it's very like thoughtful, of
Thank
course.
you, sir.
But it's just it's like a little it's those
Yes.
little touches. You
Thank
don't
you.
see those in like these other bars. It's just
Man.
like
That's why I love that. I
a
get to
Sex on the
create.
Beach, or Long Island. It's just like
Typical.
you know what I mean. So it's like
We have nothing
the
typical.
quality. It's
Thank
the
you.
It's about the quality for me, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
We all appreciate.
I thought I loved it. Let's talk about this back in my day, though. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, it's literally one of my favorite drinks, and I always do something extra that's not on them up there.
Yeah,
For my own.
that's what makes us.
For my own. Like, So
Yes.
when you make it, tell me how you make the back in my day.
Okay, so for the Back in My Day, I make it as usual, but I also add like for me, I love maraschino cherry juice, so I would
I do
use
that
that.
too. Yeah, I do that
I would
too.
use that just to make it a little sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put 3 cherries in there
Mhm.
with my orange because it just blends. So
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, me too, though. Me too.
Just the
Like legitimately, so but I muddle them
right?
before I muddle them with my simple
No,
syrup.
yeah.
And then
So
then I bounce them. Yeah.
So you still use the syrup because when he said the juice, like when he said that, that's how I do it.
Uh-huh.
And but I don't
That
use the simple
juice.
syrup because I use the juice and
Yeah.
everything else to muddle with.
Uh-huh.
You know?
But I use the syrup so that what you call it, that the oil will bust out from the orange in there a little bit, whatever the case may be, and the juice from the cherry just a little thinner than what I would like it to be. So I put that and I make sure when I'm
That
putting
juice
the
you got
cherries
right
in,
here
I
is
just
a little.
is it because it's bomb.
Yes.
Because it's bomb.
This juice. That's why I told him don't get rid of the juice.
That's
we
right,
can use
save
that.
it.
Yes.
How
Yes.
about you for the drinks?
And
No,
don't get rid of the
First of
unjuicy.
all, y'all don't know about a staff
No,
that be like, let me use all the stuff.
Yes.
Y'all don't know about a staff
We
that
don't
be
throw
like,
away.
listen,
Look,
they
we
don't
ain't
throw away
throwing
stuff.
away nothing because it's all usable for drinks. Trust
They
me.
don't throw. And then
We
listen,
allowed to be mixologists back here.
Come
We
on now.
create and we give y'all the bomb ass drinks here at Happy Days.
I love that. I love
And
so
we
much.
create every week. We got a new drink coming up.
I
we
love
do.
so much that when I go to this bar, I see something that hasn't been used. That next thing I know that sometime that week there'll be a drink
Yep.
coming
Yeah.
that features this particular alcohol. What I did know is also, y'all, and I know this is partially on me, and we don't have a gin special.
It's okay.
Okay.
But we need one more extra gin than the Bombay.
I know, but I don't. I only got the Bombay because they made me. I just didn't want to hear like I'm in this personal trauma.
No, but Bombay is the most Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all.
Requested.
Jameson is in my life right now.
Ah.
Requesting gin. I hate gin because gin made me sin. So
Jim make everybody
man,
sing.
but Bombay is the most requested. So you got the right one.
So I got it. It's there. And so that I can say that I have it. That's literally why it's here.
Yeah.
Because if I never had to have it, then I would
Well,
never have to
trust me, I was excited. Wait, I looked at the bar. I was like, yes, no gin, and then I saw Bombay. I was like, dang.
So let me ask you this: what else do you notice that we don't have at this bar?
Malibu.
We got a lot of different things. And all I know is that we are a top shelf bar.
There we go.
We are definitely a top shelf bar. So don't come here looking for a Long Island. If you want me to make a Long Island, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's going to cost you $20 because everything's top shelf. You're going to get the best of the best at Happy Day.
Listen, I don't have to say ounce word. I love it. Listen, so I know that when we first started, and I was like, yeah, these drinks is doubles.
They all double. They don't understand that.
I know. I had to. First, I even had to get the staff on board with that because they was like,
Look at
me.
Look at you looking right now. Wait, hold on. I gotta get.
You should have seen. You should have seen they looks. They was like,
I was like
you pouring 2 ounces. So our standard pour is how many ounces really?
2 ounces.
And do I flinch on that?
No, you do not.
You're not gonna get a tip over.
Yeah,
which is good
because you're gonna already get it too much.
You already start with 2.
You already having 2.
So imagine 2 drinks in. We already got to look at your ability.
Right away though. And I want you to be here, and because the environment is so conducive to just good vibes and good energy,
it's
people
always
come here. Don't get me wrong. Since I've been here, I can count the number of times somebody came here, sat for a hot minute, and left. And I still have favorites left.
Yeah.
People come here and be here for
it.
Let's talk about opening day and me. Okay, let me tell you, I came here to patronize. Okay, before I was on staff. Okay,
right.
Because anything that Devon and Patrice do, I'm gonna be there.
That was so funny.
So I'm a customer at this point.
Yeah, you were.
So I gave them my credit card. I said, "Hey, keep me open." And I got 1 drink in. Then I got 2 drink in. Then Cal came. Then Kevin came. Then Leela came. Then everybody started coming. I just started getting happy, and I'm buying everybody drinks. So then I said, "Cash me out." I said, "Devon, did y'all get that? I disputed my charges. I disputed my charges.
Listen.
I didn't do it though, y'all. I didn't do it. But dang, I was really happy. I'm not going to even lie. We were singing up here. We was having a good time. I think I talked to Magic Fox 6. I like calling him that. I'm sorry. About tattoos and stuff. I mean, I was happy. I was really happy. When I went home, I was still happy until I woke up.
She said I was still happy until I woke up.
She said them charges.
How about it? How about it?
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It was all for a good time because it didn't just stop here. I ended up hanging out with some people here after they closed here, and I went with them there, and it continued on because I was already happy. So I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my best times this year, 2022. That day was one of my best days of the whole year. I'm not gonna lie. It was so much love, so much energy, so much. It was just like the day was just like nothing could have went wrong. Nothing did.
Yeah.
And it was just the best day. I loved it. I did. I
loved it. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Is this your softer side happening?
This is the soft stuff side. I'm gonna cry. Yes.
She's like, and then everyone was hugging.
Everybody
was being love.
Oh my God.
It
was beautiful. It was so full of love. Love was everywhere.
So much love. Right.
I stand with you. Don't get me started.
Like just genuinely, I'm thankful. I appreciate you guys. You do all the things that you don't quote unquote have to do, and all the things that we've agreed that you would do. And it makes me responsible for the things that I promised, but it makes me do it like smiling. Yeah. Like, y'all need to what? Say less.
Right.
But I am an Instacart master.
Man, are you? Wait, the other day when that DoorDash came, I said, oh, Patrice must be on her way. She got food here because I don't need to look at DoorDash's food, right?
Shit.
And then I went to go make a drink. I'm like, I ain't got no lemonade. And I said, wait a minute. Patrice not here and I got DoorDash. Let me go look in this bag. Guess what was in that bag, y'all?
I bet you won't be without no shit around here.
Never. I
Let
swear.
me try to tell you.
Yeah, let me just check.
How about let me just say, see, that's it right there. That I get like that excites me. You know what I'm saying? That y'all feel not only do y'all feel heard, you know what I'm saying, but I really do care that y'all got the tools that y'all need to make these drinks. Like,
Yes, we do.
please,
Yes.
please make the drinks. Make the drinks.
But it's just life is transactional, whether we realize it or not. And it's like, for me, you invest so much time and effort into the bar, so it's just innate for not only myself, but in all of us to just give that back to not only you but Devon. It's like
we're a family.
Yeah. And it's like we match each other's energy, and that's why everything is.
That's crazy.
That's
like y'all don't know how good it feels that I be sitting here when the shift is changing or getting added to the shift. And be like, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, what's going on? And y'all start hugging each other. How was your day? Did you have good? Did you need anything? You good? Before the transition happens, like, hey, look, no, go ahead and get situated. I'll cover a last minute for you. And it don't be like nobody is habitually running behind, making people feel, man, this dude ain't never here, or she ain't never on time. It's never that.
Never.
You get what I'm saying? Like y'all show for one another.
Our communication is so on point that we don't have to worry about that. Like if we are running late, we let each other know, like right off the bat. Oh, there's no problem. I got you. You know what I'm saying? When you get in, you get here, right? And if a person can't make it, that's where that teamwork comes in. Don't worry, I won't have your back. I'm gonna stay. It don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna make it happen no matter what. We're gonna have each other's backs here at Happy Days. No matter what, we're gonna have each other's backs. And that's what I love about here. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness, like you don't have to worry about nothing. The love is just in the air. As soon as you walk up the stairs, all you do is get hit with air. All this love. Bam,
just air.
Just bam. Love. Just coming up the stairs. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you get that love, you're like, I don't want to go nowhere.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit. Can I eat up here? Yeah, you can eat up here.
There's been times
because that love is there. And then you gonna buy a drink,
and they like, oh my gosh, I gotta go get my kid. And I'm like, oh,
or
like, oh my gosh, I'm on my lunch break. I gotta go back to work. I'm like, I'm sorry.
How about go back
they happy though. They come back.
And they do. They usually come back. I was here earlier today. How amazing is that? Like, seriously. First of all, I had never even imagined owning the bar. Never. And if you know the story,
you threw me off when you told me that. When you came to me, I was like, what?
I know.
I'm there. You already know. You didn't have to
say less. Say less, because I was like, I feel you. I appreciate that because I need it. But let me tell you, when I found out that Felix was a bartender, I was like, what? So somebody tell Felix to call me on the ASAP.
Mom was like, yeah. So Patrice opening up a bar. I was like, what? Perfect timing because I quit my other bartender because I'm like, this is too much. I can't do this. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is perfect timing. But I just wanted to make sure that I had everything else in order. But yes, I was like, no question. What I got to do, you know?
And y'all did that, like really, like I just never imagined, you know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all been so on that, like the whole staff.
Like I give shout out to Candace, Tiffany, Olivia, Felix, myself, Devon, Antoine.
Listen,
you, Patrice. I mean, we got a squad up in here.
I appreciate that.
We got a squad, and we good.
Yeah. Let's talk about the summertime fine, yo.
Okay. Man. Olivia, shout out to Olivia for summertime fine.
Listen, let me tell y'all. I just say this really quick. So Olivia is by far, or was by far, the least experienced.
Yes.
Of the bar staff, right?
Yes.
Like she had never even poured down drink. Okay, didn't know what a jigger was. Didn't know what, you know what I'm saying? Was like, okay, let's figure this out. But let me tell you how baby girl was like, what if I have her? And what if I should get how does this taste? Go on and make it do what it do and live. And I'm gonna tell you, follow instruction, and it's such a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mentioning that because Olivia won the drink of the month.
Yes.
Just a
Yes, she
summertime
did.
time.
Congratulations, Olivia.
Okay.
If you have not had it, then listen, just get on over here and have it.
It would literally
Just get on
transport
over.
you.
Listen, let's talk about this holiday drink special. What was that again?
Oh,
What we talking
that
about?
too.
So I created the holiday drink special because I'm Puerto Rican, y'all. If y'all didn't know, I know I sound black as hell, but Puerto Ricans are Afro-Latinas, just to let you know. But
Qué bonita.
we have a holiday starting Thanksgiving to New Year's. Well, no, starting Thanksgiving to Three Kings Day because we're Puerto Rican. We celebrate all the way to Three Kings Day, which is January 6th. We have a drink called Coquito. A
Baby.
lot of people think they could make coquito, all right? But unless you authentically Puerto Rican, you don't know how to make coquito. And I made coquito this year, and I said, you know what, Olivia? Because Olivia was working with me. I said, let's make a holiday drink. I said, I'm gonna make you my ghetto version of coquito.
Okay.
And she was like, okay. So I made her the ghetto version of coquito. And then I told her, I said, you know what? Now that you taste it, now put your twist to it. And then she put her twist to it, and it became the holiday special, which is it tastes like coquito, but it's not coquito, but it's the holiday special because it's from Happy Days. But trust me, it's worth. Everybody that has had it keeps coming back for it.
So good.
Keeps coming back for it.
It's
You only get it
so
for the holidays,
good.
y'all. So you better come get it while it's
Listen,
hot.
limited
Because after the
edition.
New Year's, it's over. It's over.
It's so good. Like, and I'm not really a quote unquote a creamy drinker, even though I like Bailey's. Let's sip my coffee. But you know, this is so good.
It's so holiday.
Ooh.
It is. It is.
So we got that
So
holiday
nice and
drink
warm.
for you. So come down to Happy Days and get that holiday special. We got you.
Deja Milo Jojo. She
Oh,
said.
what's up? That's my daughter, y'all. I love her.
She said,
Oh,
"Felix."
okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, you didn't know that this is your older brother? This is your older brother. I just adopted him. This is my baby.
I don't know. This is my mom. I'm like, dang.
I showed him your picture yesterday. He was like, Deja?
I was like, yes, I love her. She's gorgeous.
How about
So
it? Isn't
cute.
she?
Oh my god.
Stop the games. So let's just play this quick what if game. Like if you could have, like, what alcohol would you have if you could have any on the bar? Like don't worry about what's there, what's not there, whatever. If it could be there, what would it be?
Definitely for me, I would say either like Tullamadu
Okay.
or Malibu. I know
I
I
heard
could.
about something.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, you need
another
to get
Irish
that.
whiskey.
Yeah, and they love it. And, oh, yeah, people downstairs love it too.
And then Malibu, because I feel like we could really make some nice drinks with that Malibu.
Very good drinks.
Just another rum. For me, that's it. I mean, gin, like you said, I'm not a gin drinker, so I'm biased. So I'm content with one gin bottle, but that's for me. Those that Tullamadu and Malibu.
Tullamadu and Malibu. Okay.
Well, for me, I've been requested to bring my Kelly drink back. So the Kelly
You
drink.
need all this rock.
No, I don't need all of them.
Yes.
No, I got two of them. I only need one more. I only need one more Ciroc to make the Kelly drink. You got two of them already. So I only need one more. So I'm requested.
Can you Felix look in this box here? And I think
It's gotta
it
be
is
pineapple Ciroc.
a rum chata.
Oh yeah, rum chata.
No, but it's a different kind of rum chata. Did you see
that
it?
peppermint one, right?
Mhm.
I seen it.
Did you
What
see
we gonna
that?
do with the peppermint rum chata?
Did you see that?
Bring that here. Let me see that. Bring that here real quick.
We got a special guest.
So there's a
Let me
peppermint
see.
rum chata.
Bring it on this side real quick.
And then there's also the Aloha Kinky.
Yes,
Yep.
you see
Did you
the
see that in there?
I'm really excited about that one because I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at that, y'all. We got the peppermint rum chata. So now we really about to be creative.
Let me do my
Is that what you're doing? Trying to block the shine off of? You gotta be on the other side of the light, beloved. What you
And we
doing?
about to come up with a holiday drink with this right here.
Yeah,
It's gonna be peppermint tea because it's peppermint, but we're gonna make you a candy. We're gonna call it the candy cane.
Look at that, the candy.
We
Oh,
gonna come up
Candace,
with
you
a
hear
candy
that?
cane.
Candace is touring the wild.
Right. Hey, Candace.
Mm-hmm.
What up? What up? What up?
Ooh, this gonna be cute. And
How
we
about
got
Hey,
it?
when we do that,
I
when we do
saw
that,
it, I was
yeah,
like,
that's what we
what?
got garnish. We need some
Some
peppermints to
peppermint.
garnish because we
That'd be
got this
cute.
until We're gonna whatever drink we
Pepper,
do with
listen,
this.
I'm not getting no fancy ass peppermint. I'm just gonna
No,
get
you can
some
get
candy
like
canes.
the regular ones.
Can I just get some candy
Yeah,
canes?
just regular candy canes.
Okay.
Because it's peppermint. We
What-
got
Oh, I
all
what
was
the
feed
thinking
is-
about like the little ones.
The little bitty tiny ones,
Yeah.
right?
No, or yeah, just to put on the side of the.
Oh,
So the
hang
little
on the
bitty
side.
candy canes, right?
Yep.
The little mini ones,
Not
right?
the ones that's in the paper that you can't hang on it, but it has to be wrapped.
Oh,
So we
that's
can hang.
It has to be what?
Well, okay,
You
can.
can show me.
I will.
I'm like, you see, I'm like, let me make sure it's got to be what.
because we gotta open it up and put it in there.
It's
So
just,
you
they
get
can be
good.
individually wrapped so people know that they're fresh and you
We're
can
gonna
just pop
I
it,
know
right?
you're gonna create it. I push all the bartenders to create.
Yes, you do.
How about
create it? You're gonna create it. You
So we got
you're
that
gonna
one
be the
chata.
next one on
So
that-
what I
on that
want you to
video
do is I want you to open the peppermint bark rum chata
Okay.
and grab a 2 ounce, one of the 2 ounce shot glasses,
Yep.
and then put a little bit in all of it so we can taste it. So we can
Okay.
taste it. So just a little bit so we
We're
know what
gonna
we're
try
working
this
with.
real quick, y'all.
Mhm.
I've never seen rum chata and peppermint, y'all.
They had it in the mocha.
I'm
color.
gonna
They got a
shake it
lemon
up
one and
because I
a
want to make
coconut
sure we
flavor.
get all the flavor of this rum chata.
Look at
For
that.
real.
I just want to.
Here we go.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna
I keep
get
shocking you.
our. That's okay. We got
You
that
checking all
electric,
that electric
energy.
that man.
yeah.
That's y'all
Magnetic energy. We
Y'all so
in
crazy.
there, y'all.
Y'all are so crazy. I just feel like
Well, now that Deja sings you, she might come now to Happy Days.
Please, Deja, if you're still watching, please.
she's still watching.
Oh, the
Felix,
babies.
love you, baby girl.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
With that
Yeah, just
gorgeous
don't give me a whole 2 hours. Just give me a little
No,
taste
he's
of it.
not doing
Yeah,
the
I just want to
2
make
ounces.
sure. Don't give me a whole 2 hours because I don't even know what this gonna be.
It's gonna we're gonna
You
all,
tell-
we're
you-
gonna
you
all be
tell
shot
you to stop.
together.
You tell you to stop.
We all gonna be shot together.
You tell you to stop.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're all gonna be shot together. So we're gonna take it together.
Is that what you doing? I know you
Yes,
balancing
we're
it out.
gonna
You so
balance it out
crazy.
to everybody having the same amount of
Just try to get a little
of
taste.
shotness.
I try to get a little taste, and she over here
yeah,
scared
there
me
you
to
go.
get
There
it.
you go. I want this one.
He like, there we
Well,
go.
no, I'm
I
gonna get
got
this
it.
one to Patrice because it's little.
And then I'm gonna give
What you
No,
mean by
you
that
got the
though?
big one.
What you mean by that? You call me a little?
No, I ain't saying because you so you
Right.
want to I want a little bit.
You know what? How about
Y'all
Ooh,
ready?
let me see.
Cheers, y'all.
It's
Come on,
giving
let's-
very much holiday.
we about to try this.
it is very much.
Oh, and it smells so peppermint. It
It
smells like
does.
it smells like what's that? A mint thin or
A
whatever.
thin mint. It does smell like a thin mint.
Thin mint. There you
Oh,
go. Thin
wait
mint.
a
Here you
minute.
go.
Wait
Y'all
a
ready?
minute.
Hold
You
on,
just
wait a
made
minute,
you just
y'all.
made it happen. We tasting it now? You
Yeah,
ready?
we take it. 1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
To the podcast, to Happy Days.
Oh, I got it. I
That
got
is
I got a
good.
couple off my mind.
You don't even gotta mix it with
You
nothing.
need to, you don't.
You can
but-
put that
but
on the rocks, my
I,
nigga.
just on the rocks, I would put a little.
Oh
I would
my
do.
god.
I would use a little chocolate rim.
That's all you gotta do, and then just rum china.
Oh my god, this.
Rum
Shake it
chata.
to get it cold,
I'll put
and
just
put
an
it on
ounce
there.
of Baileys in there though.
and then put the
a little splash of
and
Baileys.
then put the whipped cream on top with the
This-
candy cane on the side.
This.
Oh, y'all, we just got a new drink, y'all, live and direct. We're right here in front
First
of
of
y'all. We
all-
just came up with a new drink, y'all.
Dude, I'm a this. You see, I'm trying to sip because it's so
Can
good.
you-
I'm like,
Can you get some more of this? Because we about to have this.
I
candy
could
cane
get
drink.
some more.
Get some more.
Okay.
This is gonna be the bomb.
Okay. She said, "Could you get some more? Get some more."
That peppermint bark is the bomb.
Damn.
This is delicious.
It's
Like
the
I'm
bomb.
trying to.
I'm mad that I
savoring
took all mine at once.
Yeah.
it. You see,
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, baby."
Okay.
Can I get nephew?
Yes.
Come here, nephew. Chase, come on. Come here, Chase.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
about to
Put
put
him
him down. Yeah, I'm about to put him down so he can
Come
come.
here,
sit.
Chase.
Go.
He's so cute.
Come here, Chase. Come here,
Oh my
nephew.
God.
Where you going, nephew? Hey,
He's
nephew.
coming here. He
Hey,
comes.
nephew.
Are you looking for this? I don't want to drink it. It's not. It's gonna be over. Like it's literally
I
that
know,
good.
So
Hey, that
saucy.
give me that Ghirardelli chocolate syrup behind you. Let me get that real quick.
Come here, Chase.
Yeah, that was really
Are
good.
you chasing him?
I'm done with Chase.
Are you though?
I bet if I have a meat stick, he'll come.
I bet that he don't get none.
I know he
Yeah,
have
that
a
was
punishment.
Not today.
That was really good.
Come here,
I
Chase.
feel like I'm trying to see just a little bit.
Deja said I love him. His voice.
She's I love
Oh,
him.
he
Make
wants you
his
to
voice.
sing.
Make him sing.
You gonna give her a little
Felix
bit?
ain't playing with us. You see, please notice that I did not one time even engage you in that capacity.
They know you.
Deja.
See how I didn't do it though? I just want you to know that I was working very diligently. I know. Now I don't have nothing. He'd be all right though.
See my.
I can clean it up.
underneath
Notice
the
that I
working.
didn't do it. I just want you to know.
Whatever. Hey, you know you said. Nah, Felix ain't on that, brother.
Is it stuff?
Yeah, I made a espresso martini like 2 days ago, and I thought I had a shake weight with that chocolate.
It's not happening.
I was just like,
Shit. I put way more in than I intended.
oh
I'm sorry, Deja.
No, but-
Let me see.
y'all, I've been singing
I
my.
bet
Give me
you
the
would.
let it snow.
Call it the peppermint
You know what I
patty.
actually
Hey,
feel
with the
is, how
chocolate,
do
call
you
it the
manage?
peppermint patty.
You said what?
I said with the chocolate, call
Oh.
it the peppermint patty.
Yeah, you gonna do me like that?
Wait,
What?
I'm like, y'all, I cannot sing.
If somebody on there asking you things, how about it?
I'm like, y'all, no, I can't do it. I've been.
How do you manage when you hear people who don't
Sing or
yeah.
perform. It's funny because it's like, and then what really kills me is like, well, what if you? I hear always see this. It's like, well, you don't. What if I was what if I was signed to like trying to sign you, or what if I worked for a record label? I'm like, well, in that case, I would sing, but I know that you're not in this position, so therefore. And I know like what proper protocol would be if these types of people were to come to me. So it's just, I don't know. To me, it's funny, but that's why I guess like subconsciously I don't. Okay, it's everybody. Y'all see that?
It's good, ain't it?
This rum.
Did it
child
taste like
bar-
that? Cuz, did it taste like it?
Oh, they said
Did it
tell
taste like
Patrice
it? I
to
want to see.
sing
Give me that
too.
chocolate. Let me see that chocolate.
Who the hell did that? Who the hell
Okay.
is this foolishness?
Shelly.
Who
Okay,
is this on
Shelly.
this foolishness? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to my girl Shelly. I love you so much for
Mhm.
buying me this bag for my holiday party. It was so cute. I was like, "Can I borrow your bag?" And she was like,
Check your
"Check your
email.
email." And I was like, "Wow, she bought me this bag." So shout out Shelly, and shout out Shelly for
for just trying to front my life.
yeah.
That what you like? Oh, then don't throw me in the bus myself.
It's so funny how she asked the question and she's like being bombarded too with the same thing.
But I didn't ask. I specifically avoided trying to engage you in that capacity
Because you understand
because I get it. I was
You
like, let's
understand.
have him on.
as an
I mean,
artist.
just come on, just be here. You know what I mean? And allow people to just
So you gotta give them a little something.
You don't got to.
This is the time where you
This is
unplug.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I said. We
How
don't
about
want Phoenix today.
maybe if they come in during your shift that you might be doing a such and
that
such.
part. If you want
How
to hear
about
me
that?
sing Tuesdays, I'm here every Tuesdays from 4 to 9.
Tell Daisy.
Yes. She said that's the whole song. Yeah, Deja. So if you got a chance, we doing karaoke. I'm always gonna sing at least 2 songs. Yeah, and I've been working. I'm working on 5 EPs, so my voice is out of it.
Let's get it.
Every
That's what I'm
Thursday I'm
talking
in the
about.
studio.
Yes, Felix.
Chase.
Yes,
You
Chase,
already know
come
what
in,
you're about to
Chase.
do.
He already did it.
Get it. I'm gonna have to let it be. I'm gonna have to let it be. At
It
this
is what it
point.
is.
I'm gonna have to let it be at this point. I already know what's
I
happening.
got you though. You already know I got
Look,
you.
I
after
already know what's
this.
happening. So I feel like when we're in this position and we're doing the things that we're doing, don't come over talking about friend now, fam.
Right.
When with all the things that we got going on as far as life goes, like this is the type of energy and this is the type of vibe that people need to come to. Like this is what we do at Happy Days. Like legitimately it's like this. And I don't know what you guys have managed to do for this last 30, 60 days, or whatever the case may be, that gets it, even in the midst of all of your own life stresses, that you still show up. I just got so
Yeah.
emotional.
We gotta show up. It's not just about
No,
us.
but here's the thing though. Like you don't got to.
Yeah.
But
we
you
do.
do and you have. And so is that because I'd be like straight up with because it's always some type of some obstacle, some backlash, some push, something. You understand what I'm saying? It's always something.
Yeah.
And all we want to do is create an environment where people, I mean, we want to make money,
Of course.
but that's the what you call it? That's the result of the other thing.
Yeah.
Like that's going to happen, but it's the other stuff that matters. You get what I'm saying? That when you come and you see these people and you connect with them, it's one of the first things that they said. Bartending is not just coming here pouring these drinks. Sometimes you need a place to go where they say, where everybody knows your name.
Listen, for real.
Yes.
Where you can go and just be yourself. And you don't have to worry about people coming here to judge the Joneses, basically.
Right.
Whether you with them or you don't have them, if you just ride and you hanging out, you can just come and just be. And I think that the staff here has done a great job at creating that.
No, yeah, and just piggybacking off of what you said,
I feel like because bartending just encompasses so much than just pouring drinks. Sometimes we're therapists. You know, sometimes we're there to listen. You know, people come for so many reasons. I can count my hands how many times I've just been there to help somebody just talk out something, you know, whatever that something is. And understanding that a lot of people expect for us to always be on. And sometimes we don't necessarily be having we don't want to be on. Right.
yeah,
That's why I said I got it. Because he said, what?
What? Right.
He said, forget all this.
Really?
No, but
Yeah.
Damn it, Chase.
Right.
Oh, it's-
It's
at least
okay,
it was
we got
not.
this.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got it.
That's nephew.
But no, it's just understanding that we all know what it takes to be a bartender, and we know that, you know,
We impact
lot-
other people's
yes.
lives. We do. We impact their lives.
and we are performing. You know, it's a performance. Every day is the performance. And I remember we had a discussion a couple of weeks ago, and no, well, we all remember. You know, we had that situation what happened where I, you know, was overwhelmed,
and then I
and I
had
had a customer who was very demanding, not in a bad way. You know, it was they were celebrating, so they wanted, you know, which is normal, of course. But I was just in a position where it was just a lot of stuff that was happening, and just to understand and know that I had y'all to be like, okay, I know how it is to just not be on all the
Right,
time,
Yeah. You're not
And-
going to be.
you know, and then understanding
We have
that
our
it's
days.
okay.
Yeah, it is way okay.
Mm-hmm. So
It's very okay not to be okay, you know. And when you're not okay, that's where you have your team to understand
yes.
that, and we're gonna let you go be okay, and we got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what all of us like. It don't make a difference who it is, from owners on down to the beginning bartenders. We got each other's backs no matter what. So it's like people don't understand. Some days, yeah, we carry this smile,
Yeah.
and we carry it with our heart. Trust me. We could have the worst day, worst morning ever. But once we come in here, that morning is different. It's way different. Whether y'all know it or not, the customers makes our days too. Because even though we look happy and we're doing whatever we can to make you happy, some days we're not happy. And just the conversation you give us
Yes.
makes us happy.
Yes.
You know, and changes our whole day to where it was once negative, now it's positive, and now the energy is so much love that we have forgot what the day was about, what we was even mad about. So not only that we there for you, you guys are there for us too as well. So I just love the energy that we bring here, you know, and I love the energy that the customers bring here, because whether you're a longtime friend of one of ours to a first time person coming here, I guarantee the experience is going to be the same. It's going to be the same. And you're going to keep coming back, and you're going to keep coming back. You're going to tell your friend, you're going to tell your friend to tell a friend. And before you know it, we're just out here just doing it big at the #1 exclusive day bar in the city of Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
She just threw it out there. didn't she?
Come on.
She just threw it
Yeah,
out
I'm
there.
just telling you, like, we're doing
What
it.
about if there was something that you could add to the bar? What do you
Oh,
have?
if I could add anything to this bar besides the pineapple Syrah,
Yes.
I would ask to. I probably would grab the vanilla. Oh, we got that. No, man, I don't know, because everything I see, I can make drinks with.
You said the vanilla crown. That's what you're trying to look for. It's here.
That apple crown and vanilla do good together. So I'm like, we got some good liquor here. I mean, other than the pineapples, then we got it.
Right. So here's my thing. When I was just so y'all know, so like when I went in there and I went shopping to look at the all the alcohol that we had to purchase and buy and all the stuff, whatever, and I was angry.
Hey, why was you angry?
Do you know how much the first purchase of alcohol was?
Oh, I know it was a lot.
I was like, double. And they was laughing at me so hard. And in all the stores we went into, all the distributors was like, "You okay?" I'm like, "No,
that's hey.
I'm not."
It got easy though after you got.
After a little while, you get a swing of it and you let it come in. Right, no problem. So I tried to make sure that we got the stuff that like we haven't, and maybe one or two pieces that we have come across of an alcohol that somebody requested that we did not have. But for the most part, I think that we got it covered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know we can't have absolutely everything, but I believe that the things that we do have are the things that we use.
Most definitely.
And it is.
You got your vodkas, you have your rums, you have your tequilas, you have your whiskeys, you have your cognacs, you have your bourbons.
And we do get requested, like when people request and they are frequent flyers, we do
listen. I.e. larceny.
We listen.
How about it? So we talk about all the things that y'all love, right? We did. We talked about all the things that we loved about the place or whatever. So what are give me some cons about bartending? Now be honest, the people is watching.
You want to go first?
Y'all need to be better customers. How can we make them be better customers? What do you need?
I'll go first. The cons of bartenders, the number one con of bartenders. Oh, come on, Kelly. You know I got you.
That part.
You know I got you. Come on, let me get this for the Lolo. Or let me get this until the next time I see you. No, it don't work that way, y'all. I don't own this bar. This is not my bar. So stop telling me what you can and cannot do. If you ain't got the money, don't come. Don't come. Because I'm not gonna give you a go on nothing that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that. Unless I got the money in my pocket to pay for your drink, I can't let you go on that. That's my number one con is, you know, everybody wants to be like, I got you later, or let me get this, or why it costs this much. Let me get it for this, and I got you. No, it don't work that way. You see the prices, you know what we're doing. You came to patronize. Be able to pay, you know, because I can't help you. I'm trying to pay for my bills just like you're trying to pay for your bills. You know, so let's do something different. You know,
so basically quit asking for the plug.
Straight, yes. Stop asking for the plug because you ain't gonna get the plug. Only way you get the plug is if you holler at somebody else that ain't me. Shit, I ain't gonna do it.
That part.
I can't do it. So don't ask me for the plug because I can't give you the plug. All right, shit. And that's at every bar I work at. Okay, just to let you know, not just here. Every bar I work at, I cannot give you the plug. So stop asking me for the plug because you're not gonna get it. What about you? What's yours?
Mine is when somebody just orders a whole bar and does not tip. That grinds my gears. It's like if you are trying to be, you know, the number one stunner, at least factor in that tip.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not like I'm not saying give me $100 of tip, but it's just like if
give me 15% of
something like what? Like it's that kills me. It kills me when I see that. Like how you buying top shelf product and you giving bottom shelf finances.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Stop playing the
role. It doesn't
y'all.
Make sense.
Keep it real with your family. Too.
Yes.
You know you ain't balling.
You know if you gotta pay.
I know somebody in your family, and I'm gonna tell them. No, he didn't tell me.
That part.
You so crazy.
I'm like, come on now. We just gotta.
What's a good tip? What's a good tip?
A good
like
tip,
honestly, what's a good tip?
I would say 15 to 20%. That's safe.
Yeah, that's safe. That's your safe tip. Or you can hit the other and put in more. You know, you always hit the other and put in more.
The other. Okay, because the 15 to 20% only is good when that bill is a little high.
And just understand this. This is the way we live. Okay. This is the way we pay our bills. This is the way we handle our finances. So y'all tips are greatly appreciated because it helps us out
Yes.
into the way we pay our bills. Like how you guys get paid from your job. This is our job, and you help us with that. So always recognize that you could be a person in the serving community, and you're gonna want that tip too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you got bills to pay.
Yeah.
So just always remember that when we're out here, whether you're a bartender, whether you're a waitress, whether you're a server, whatever it is, just know this is the way we pay our bills. So always remember that. Right.
Okay. Yeah. That's really, yeah, the tip. Understanding that, although we do love to make everyone's experience happy and comfortable, and we are of course here to tend just that the people who come in, it is definitely, it's like an
What's
unspoken
considered bad
rule.
service?
Not tipping.
Beside that, bad service.
Oh, bad service. A bad service is
Not
Oh,
being
coming from us?
attentive.
Yes.
coming from us. Bad.
Yes.
We don't know what bad service is because we don't do that.
Okay.
Right. What don't you?
What we don't do is be rude to the customers. We'll never be rude to you. That's one thing we'll never be. And when they say the customer's always right, 80% you guys are right. Sometimes y'all be trying to get over.
That part.
I will tell you that. But 80% y'all probably are right. But one thing about us, we're not going to give you that bad experience. We're not going to be rude to you. We're not going to sit up there and cuss you out. We're not going to, make your day feel worse than what it was when you came in here. You know what I'm saying? That's not our objective right there. So just remember, if we're being very respectful to you, just be that same to us, and you're gonna get more love from us than you probably will ever feel in life. I ain't gonna even lie. You're gonna be like, man, them bartenders at Happy Days, they just love us, and they don't even know us, but they love us
That part.
because you showed us love. When you show us love, we give y'all that same love back times 20, for real, because we feel it. That energy is everything.
Yeah.
The whole situation.
Right.
The whole situation. God damn it, Chase.
Okay.
I feel like a kid, a mama, a for real mama. Just everywhere, just everywhere, just everywhere.
I told you always on. It's like if it's not something, it's another thing.
Thank you. I'm not mad about that though. Just so we on the same page. Son.
Okay.
Okay, so I think that when people come in to see, when you come in to get a service or whatever, I hate elitist behavior. And when I say that, I mean like you come into space and you look down your nose at the serving staff.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
I don't
the
like
staff
that.
is here to be of service to.
Right.
Okay, let me say that again. To be of service to you. There are no slaves here. There's nobody here that says, you know what I'm saying, that is on your particular clock or dime or whatever. And you don't get to look down your nose at them with an expectation that you are greater than they are.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think that is important for people to understand. Like, this person is not only giving you a cocktail, but you finna consume this. Do you really want to give them that much attitude?
Right.
Because first of all, you can't never be in a position to play on my food.
That part.
Man.
Okay, not now, not never. You can't never be in a position to play on my
Never.
food. And then when that's over, I want you to be in a position to make better decisions about what it is that you're drinking. So if I tell you, you know what, I think you had enough. Or however I tell you, hey, yo, let me grab your keys. You know, let me see what kind of car you drive. You got your keys, whatever. However it is I get to you. You know what I'm saying? To get you to transition. If you know that you ignorant, you know you was ignorant before you came to the bar. Okay, and you think about why we only advertise in certain places, why we only market, and not just us, but why people don't want y'all cousins them. And y'all know what the quotes of the y'all cousins mean.
Yeah.
Coming to the bar
Yep.
inside of an establishment, especially like this one.
That part.
You know what I mean? Let's be mindful of these types of things when we're going forward to just to add to a good environment. And like I said, off jump, I purposely take care of myself so that when somebody show up and you not taking care of them properly, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. Like that's it. That's all. And like it's not gonna be no second thoughts on it. It's not gonna be no offset question or whatever the case may be, unless if you tell me that Felix called you a hand, which is a whole ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pause first because the thought is, well, what exactly did you do?
Right. Because you know his energy. You already know how he is.
Could you imagine that you had to call somebody a hand? Because you out here
Cutting up. I'm out here in these streets. Wow.
Listen, but somebody must have done something to put you in a position to do that. If somebody said that Tiffany was rude to them, you get what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh. Oh, did she throw your drink away? She might have when she was clean. Tiffany clean.
She cleans all day.
She cook on the sweet.
And she swear it be me. I'm like, girl, you too. You got us both.
Listen, Tiffany is quick on the sweet.
Mhm.
I'm like, yo. And now she said, you say that? Could be. I just want to y'all to get to know these bartenders. Whew, that hurts so bad. When there will be other staff that will be coming to hang out. Of course, our TikTok will be growing. You get to see more about the drinks. You said what?
No, I was just with the mic. I'm just hurt. I'm holding it like I'm the mic, and I'm like,
And then what you saying?
Right.
And then what you saying? I think that allowing everyone to be themselves helps us create an example of how well individuals can be themselves and still work together, like collectively. I think that's what makes us a good example of small business. What it makes us a good example of Black business of excellence. And I say that because, people always try to find a reason to complain.
yeah.
I was trying to figure somebody, and like when they first got here, somebody told me, and she blatantly said, I have never paid, was it, is it, I don't know if it's $12 or $14 for Tito's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I paid. And I was like, of course you have. If you buy it twice.
Right.
Mhm.
And she was like, huh? I was like, it's a double. And then I do this on purpose. Not only did I purchase the shot glasses, I purchased them. So I know how much the glasses were. I bought it. You know what I'm saying? I know. But what I did was I also had all my bartenders pour it in this glass.
Yep.
And I take that same glass and pour it into the other glasses. Is it the same or no? Is it the same or no? It is. So no matter which glass you
It's
chose,
the same.
it's all 2 ounces, G. And I did that on purpose. Somebody was like, well, what about other people? Other places don't do that. I said, other places ain't here. Other places ain't here. I want you. You need these 2 drinks. You need them.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and sit down and sip. How you feel about the smoke, Felix?
The smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it.
I love the smoke. Like,
Do you think it's too much?
No.
That's what's our trademark.
It just adds with the whole aesthetic, the whole ambiance to everything. Like, it's so amazing. Hey.
So beautiful people.
Hey, you. How's it going?
You know, David was saying something about that thing. I told him my name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
Oh. Okay, well, we are actually live on the radio, and I would hate for that. Yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah.
And see, how about it?
We'll
So
see when we get back.
I think the smoke adds to our aesthetic as
I
well.
love smoke. It adds to the aesthetic. It adds to the $14. It adds to just what we're trying to put out, what we're marketing, and it's just that upper echelon, exclusive, Black owned, feel good spot that you come to, or there's just to have a drink, or to come on your lunch break, or just to come out and have a good time and just feel good
Indeed.
and feel luxury doing it.
You said they feel luxury doing it.
Yeah, feel luxurious, I would say, doing it.
I'm just saying, I feel that. I appreciate that. So on a personal level, what do you have coming up, Felix?
So, like I said before, currently working on 5 EPs, from drum and bass to hip hop to R&B to alternative. I'm literally like doing every Thursday I'm in the studio, and it's like I'm playing tennis or something where I'm just going from R&B to alternative, and then I'm doing hip hop, like actually rapping instead of some songs, like really challenging myself to see like if I could what would I sound like if I did this?
Okay.
So it's refreshing. I love to always grow just as a person, even with my artistry. That's why I love being here, just sharing personal experiences with amongst y'all. It just helps me become better. It helps me gain more knowledge and just ultimately progress and grow. That's what being a human being is about, is just allowing that change and that growth to happen and allowing to just soak in everything that you possibly can before you leave this planet. So it's been a process.
Been a process.
Yes.
Do you feel like you found your voice?
That's interesting. You
You
should
say
say that.
your voice.
I don't think so, because I'm in the process of like really. I'm constantly trying to find my voice. I feel like, and now that I don't know, I'm working on different techniques. Like I'm trying to potentially do whistle notes and just trying to just elevate my falsetto. Different, different techniques that I'm trying to master. So it's just like I'm finding myself. It's like I'm playing a video game and I just unlock level 1 and I'm like, oh okay, we had level 2, and it's like, oh okay, this is okay. It's another level unlocked. It's just an ongoing game where I'm just like unlocking a level and just retaining all the stuff that I have faced in that particular level.
When you listen back to the few years that you've been on social media with your voice, can you hear the change?
Yes, I I hate listening to older material. Like I don't know, for some reason when I hear back like my playback from videos from back in the day or even like weeks or months ago, I'm just like, oh, I get so cringy because I'm very meticulous. And like I said, I'm always trying to improve, whether it be singing, bartending, like I'm very eager to be better. It's just I have to be better. That's just how, I guess it's the Capricorn in me. I don't know, but I'm very goal driven. Like, and if I put my mind to something, I need to execute it at my best ability. So, yeah, I cringe. It's
Okay.
cringy.
Really?
It is so cringy. You be like, oh boy, what is you like? What? You thought this was acceptable? So it's so interesting and funny because people be like, that was great. And of course, you being an artist, we are our worst critics.
Right.
So that does play, our inner saboteur can play tricks on us sometimes, if not a lot of times.
Right.
But now I've just learned to trust myself, and just think before it's like when you talk to a person, it's like you want to think before you can articulate exactly what you want to portray. And for a long time, I felt like I was just blurting out stuff, like just let's do this, and not actually grasping at least a rough concept in my head before I articulate or translate it out. So
Okay. So are you more so now pleased with the amount of control that you have, or is it your tonality? Like, what is it? A combination of things? Like, what are you?
Yes, I find it that with my voice constantly changing, like from a little kid to 10, I was singing like I was a soprano, and then of course me being a man, puberty hit, and it's like, okay, now I gotta ultimately like figure out how I can sing and sing properly, and then now I'm in a stage now where it's changing again, and so it's just constantly evolving. Now I'm just but now I guess I'm at a point now where I know that the change is going to always happen,
Okay.
and now I have the tools to better prepare me to, I guess, go about that change. Just technical wise with the tone, with the control, knowing when to breathe. Again, like processing before I spew out stuff, and that has been working for me. Like even when it's like when I bartend, like in my head, I'm like, okay, you need this, you need that, you need that. That's how I do with my music. I'm like, okay, this is coming up right here, or oh, you can try this little riff, not too much. So it's everything that I do in my everyday life. I'm an intentional person, so like even my jobs, like I'm not just gonna work a job because I need the money. I'm doing it because it's an intent behind it.
Okay.
I need these certain jobs or these certain these jobs to help me better prepare myself to where I want to be as an artist. Making sure that I know how to multitask when it's 110 people, and making sure that I got a smile on my face. Like these are all things that I need as an artist as well.
Okay.
And housekeeping. Sometimes it's myself, and I gotta make sure that 4 floors have towels, and each person has 2 to 3 guests.
Right.
And so for me, like some people would be like, "Oh my gosh, that's a lot," but for me, I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I feel like I'm in an action movie. Like, how can I get this done? Like, so I don't know.
Nice.
I'm weird.
So you like to challenge it?
Yes, because it's
Okay.
like, how can I apply this to be my ultimate self, my best self, like
Okay.
in all aspects of life.
That's what's up.
That's how do you not love that? How do you?
I love it.
Like I get off like just being under pressure and like just having. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I work really well under pressure. I love it. I thrive off of it. Sometimes it's not always good because it does create bad habits. But I just love challenging myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, we good.
Yeah,
That's
very good. So, Kev,
Yeah.
what do you have planned for like the 2023 season? Like, what does that look like for you?
Shit, just staying alive. Shit. My 2023 season is keep doing what I'm doing right now. I mean, I'm not going to complain about 22 because 22 was not so bad for me. I'm not going to even lie. It was a abundance of blessings coming my way in 22. I mean, I had some not so good days and not, but majority was blessed. And I want that same energy to go into 23 and continue doing what I'm able to do for the people and hope that it could continue. I don't look too much forward into the future like that. I just try to live my day by day. As long as I can make this day special, I wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna hope that I can make that day special. So I go day by day. So 23 should be just as good as 22 was for me, hopefully.
So, I think it will be. I'm all about taking your visions into next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm
My
saying.
visions are big like Divine, so I'm trying to make it happen.
We're gonna have to put it together.
Yeah.
And you already know that you got a support system.
And I was gonna say I got a family that is not y'all family ain't like my family. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm telling you, I got a cold family. My family cold with it.
Indeed. Auntie Rita said we are our own worst critic. Chris did chime in and she said, "Hey, my loves." Of course, Facebook user is in the building. Hey, y'all. That is either that might be Andron.
Right.
That might be Tiffany.
Could be anybody.
It could be one of them. Chiming
It's just
in.
much love to everyone out there. Yeah.
Indeed.
Real. Thank you.
So as we get ready to wrap up, I just want to make sure that we get to touch base before the end of the show. I'm all about dropping gems and good words of wisdom. We had some great conversation. Shared a dope little cocktail. I would love. You know what? No. Before we do that, how about we make a drink online?
All right.
Nice. Which one? Of course, it's got to be on the special one. And don't say Bobby.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my stranger in my
You're gonna make a stranger in my
I have to.
I gotta make my Sugar Avery.
Okay, well let's make them individually and just make them to the capacity that you would be serving. Here, grab all of this stuff right here. That you would be serving a guest and what that would look like for you. You know what I'm saying? Think the same concept, same speed, same everything. You're not telling him right a second. He's just playing that space, whatever. And so he can get ready. Hey, I'm not giving it to you. You should go eat your food because you're not getting no treats. None. None.
No.
So we're gonna get Felix real quick to make that
You see
stranger
Boo
mascot.
online?
Okay.
See Boo online. Hey Boo. She gonna kill me, y'all. She gonna kill me. I ain't gonna say who she is online, but
That's
she
what
knows
I'm
who
saying.
she is.
So I'm just saying that I think to be able to just bust it down, I think that people should see it in its full splendor. You get what I'm saying?
See,
Excuse me, Felix,
Look,
I
I'm
can't help
feeling
myself.
that.
This is my sleep hour. I'm sorry. 3 o'clock is my sleep hour on Monday.
It's your nap time.
It is every time. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so serious. Okay, so
here we go. We got Felix.
okay,
getting ready to
Felix
make-
about to bust down this. What's it called? Stranger in Moscow. I love
Stranger
that
in
name of that. I
Moscow.
was like, oh my god,
Oh my
Michael.
The cups,
Yes.
get into the cups. Like, not your average, bronze, copper. We giving it to you eloquently. Yes,
Come
I
on,
said
Felix.
eloquently.
He did say giving it to you eloquently. Indeed. And don't forget to shake that Franklin's because why? Tell me a little bit about Franklin's. Do you know what do you remember about it? And I can tell you the rest of it.
First of all, it's all organic.
Yeah, come on now.
And it's made with real ingredients. So,
And I always have to be reminded. Shout out to Patrice for always reminding me to shake this bottle.
because it's all natural ingredients and we don't want it to settle. We want you to get the full effect of it or whatever the case may be. And that is the organic apples and ginger root Franklin's. How about it?
just
Yeah.
gonna do a little ounce. Well, I think 2 ounces. Yeah.
Look at that. So we follow Franklin's on Instagram, and I shared a couple of the cocktails that we have made already for that. So that Kels, you look like you're doing it. You look like you're doing it big. Look out
Okay,
here.
you said
Just
a
apple
little
crown,
dash,
ginger
so-
ale, cranberry, and a splash of lemon. Look at that. Auntie Rita got a cocktail for us, and then Auntie Cora said, "Hey, that one." Listen, that little bit of.
we got your Washington apple, Corey. Don't worry.
Listen.
Rita,
Wow.
them too. We make it. Come holler at your girl.
How about it? Now listen, so before I started drinking, like what's that called?
Yeah, come over a little bit. They can't see.
He's showing
Come,
you the ginger. He's showing
bring
you.
your drink
Look
over.
at the orange ginger beer. How about it? Yeah,
There we go.
indeed. Before we started making before we started making I didn't drink ginger ale, right? Like never. I wouldn't drink ginger ale. But now I'll drink a stranger in Moscow because now I drink ginger. You get what I'm saying? And I actually kind of enjoy it. But yes.
Yeah,
And
watch
yeah.
that.
We
said
got
what?
we got the Washington the Washington apple cousins.
How about it? That's my drink. It used to be my one. And I used to like it before they made apple flavored anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about with the young Captain Morgan's and some apple pucker. You get what I'm saying? And some cranberry juice. Stop the game. Nice and simple. My life was I gotta taste for a pickle.
What?
We don't have none.
Somebody asked me about pickle juice.
What about it?
You gonna get some?
We
I
need
don't
some
know.
pickle juice.
I guess somebody asked me about pickle
What we
juice.
need it for? Shall we doing
They do them with shots of tequila.
we doing hookers?
Yep, the hookers. Yep,
Yeah.
the hookers.
I try not to use the extra title to
No,
that
they're not-
go
we
along
just, we
with
just
it.
gonna call
We
them
gonna call
hookers
them hookers.
because they're every nationality.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are we changing? What's
They
the
need it for the
alcohol you changing?
hookers. Yeah, they need it for the hookers.
So
Possibly,
we didn't have any lime, so I just put strawberries with, I guess, an infused orange slice.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, there we go. We got the Stranger in Moscow,
How about it?
one of my
Yes.
favorite drinks.
Is it?
And it's so good, especially because the apple ginger
Uh-huh.
is perfect for like winter, like the cold months. I love like drinking gingers, turmeric,
Come over
like
to
any
the-
like rooted like plant,
Right, you over here in your camera.
any rooted plant,
He said any rooted. He went right
it's
into
just
that.
so good.
So I'm assuming that that's that orange just got the cherry juice on it.
Yes.
It's gonna be so good.
I know. I looked and I said, "Whoa!" And it's been sitting too.
Shit, don't you use pickle juice to make a dirty martini? No, that is olive juice.
Olive juice, yeah.
Now that's really a dirty martini.
Listen,
Yep.
Let me tell you how much I love it.
Now it's
Okay,
Kelly.
Kels, come on, bust this drink down.
Kelly
Okay,
Kills.
let me go ahead and grab this.
Now it's time for me to be.
Wait, do we have it to you for you to make?
Oh, I don't got. Okay,
Already.
Oh no!
hold on, y'all.
It'll be here tomorrow.
Let me make
Yes, I gotta drink it.
oh,
Get on my
okay, let me
mind, sister.
anything I make, I mean, Patrice gonna have to drink it then.
Sister,
Okay. I'm gonna be at work like.
keeping my eye on you.
Right, but that was
Y'all
the drink
hear
I was
Patrice?
gonna make. What you want me to make with Patrice?
I almost straight used profanity at this baby. What?
What?
You tried it. Oh, you tried it. I see you.
Oh Jesus! You got me crying.
You tried it. Why don't you do that? You tried it. Mhm. What you want, Kel?
What you thinking?
I'm trying to think, because whatever I make, Patrice gotta have to drink it.
I gotta
so-
drink it, whatever you make.
I don't drink white liquor, so.
How about you give me Hey Arnold?
And Kelly,
How you
she
feel about
is
that?
such an amazing bartender.
Well, you know I do the sweet tea with the sweet Eddies, right?
Yeah, I want them both. When you do if you do that for somebody else, please remember to upcharge.
I know. Because
Otherwise-
there's a sweet tea I need you to get that's better than.
Oh, deep eddies.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What the tea divine bought the tea?
I don't like that.
Oh,
No, that's not the one I like either.
Yeah,
but I like
that's why I don't use it.
what's it called? The green leaf?
Or Pete.
Or Marketplace.
Huh? Marketplace is
Marketplace
one.
got the
Yeah,
bomb
it's not.
sweet
It's
tea.
not this one. It's he just when you don't know, you just grab a good ingredient and you go with what you know. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes,
Where
okay.
your song at, Felix? Since you just ruined my life again.
Go ahead.
And
go ahead.
bring it
sing.
back,
Yeah, bring it back.
Bring it back. Don't do it. Yeah. How about it?
I think Chase got it.
No,
Use it back.
I'm sure taste is good and fine. Mhm. And really, that's what you're doing? That's what you're doing? How about I'm gonna just go? Maybe I just go find your music and play it on the internet.
Come here, Chase.
Come here, Chase. That's what you try to blame Chase. Oh, get him, Chase. Chase is like, get your ass out of here and sing the song.
Right.
Sing the song, anime.
Sing the song, anime.
Go old school and make her a tequila sunrise. Ooh.
Oh, I can do a tequila. Y'all want a tequila sunrise?
Oh, I don't.
I don't drink tequila either.
No, ma'am.
I
No,
could have
ma'am.
made that Washington apple.
Is
for
that what
them.
we out here doing? Showing off my dog on the internet?
You want me to
Say
make that
hello.
Washington apple?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Well,
You
I
can
can
use
make that Washington apple for them if they want it.
yeah, that's fine.
You want to hold this?
Say hello, Chase.
Don't be trying to change up my drink. Just make me a drink then, G.
I'm making you a drink, G. I'm gonna
You
make
happy to be here?
what the people holler
Is he
at.
happy to be here? He's shaking.
Okay.
He
what
like
you say?
Chasey Lacey. You always try to get on the air at 3:30. You always try to get on the air at 3:30. Are you posing with the dog, Felix? I look,
No,
it
I'm
look like
looking-
you posing. Please don't posing with the dog. Like, look at
This
me.
is her baby.
It is my
Oh,
baby.
Chase.
Felix.
Oh,
So,
Yes.
officially missing you. Like, where you going?
What?
I'm just asking.
I'm
Come
sorry.
on, you know you gotta do it for them.
See how cool I had been to see you try to front my life earlier?
Like
you
you
did
were
it twice,
already
though. But you
singing.
did it
though.
twice. I was so smooth
was
about
like-
it. I was like, I ain't ready to be somebody. That could have been anything, but it just now it's me. Terrible.
You know, I don't know. I just love. I love you.
I know
so
I do. I love you all.
You are my inspiration. Like I swear, I still look up to y'all. Like, okay, yeah, these are my idols.
Vanessa said, "Are you guys broadcasting tomorrow?" No, we are broadcasting today between 1 and 4 and every Monday between 1 and 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be down here doing our little thizzle, hanging out. But
Okay.
we are open tomorrow between. Is
Yeah.
Vanessa? Are you not in Milwaukee?
Oh, hold on. What's up, DJ Princess on the
ones
ones
and
and
twos
twos
down
down
there,
there?
LBJs.
Okay, I see you out there hollering at me.
How about let's go? Look at DJ. No, she
Okay.
went into her DJ mode.
Right,
You hear?
that's DJ Princess right there.
This she
Vanessa,
went right in.
Vanessa.
Okay.
Okay.
How about it? How about it? How about we do it? And look at you using all the tools. Look at you using all the tools.
Hey,
It's
Look at you using all the tools.
hey, then we gonna top it off with a little this
A little this.
and give you a little of that.
That
And there go my phone.
that ain't the smoke though, is it?
No,
Okay, because you know nigga be
I'm gonna
spoiled.
give you the smoke. I'm gonna give you the smoke.
I'm like,
Listen,
you just keep that.
How about just keep it on his head?
Can you hand me the? Can you hand me the smoke?
Yes, I could.
Ooh.
We about to handle the smoke real quick.
But we are open tomorrow between 11 and 8 p.m.
So come holler at
So
your
please
girls.
stop down.
Come holler. And Felix will be singing starting at 4. You want to hear Felix sing?
Yeah.
He
It's
will be
coming.
here at 4 o'clock. Hold on.
Y'all should see them when they be working together. They be handing each other parts. You need this, you need that. Like this would be happening behind the bar for real too. They can't see it, cause
Did you? You didn't hit it for me?
yeah, pull it
I
down.
got it.
That's it right there. Oh, that shot right there is clean. It's money, sis. Yeah. What you doing? Is it do it say smoke?
Yeah, do say smoke.
Did you put the stuff in
I did.
and then turn it forward, lean it?
Yeah.
Yeah, lean it. Give it a minute. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't see. There it is. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Oh,
Ooh.
don't be
Ooh.
scared.
Are
Yeah.
y'all with the smoke? Are y'all with the smoke?
Ah,
We give you that
hilarious.
smoke here at Happy Days.
I love it.
If you say y'all with the smoke, we're gonna give you the smoke, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give you that smoke.
How about
You
it?
need to
You
smoke
see
that.
that?
You said it right on top. That was good.
You see
Cuz I
that?
see you.
That was that smoke.
Yeah.
This is your Washington Apple, Rita and Cora Quinones.
She said that's my favorite bartender.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's what I'm talking about.
Get
There
you
we go.
right.
This is for Patricia, Washington Apple, y'all.
How about it?
I
Like
put
this
an
used to be my
apple slice in it,
favorite. This used to
but
be
we
my
don't
favorite.
open until tomorrow, so I ain't gonna cut no food till tomorrow.
That part.
I love
And
y'all.
I still got
love
I guess I got a little bubble coming out, y'all.
You got a little bubble coming out. I don't even like the way that sounded.
Oh.
I don't like that. That did not resonate well in my spirit at all.
Hey,
Okay,
stop it.
Kelly.
Stop it.
Shout out to Kelly, the best bartender. One of the best bartenders in MKE
Baby, that's good.
in the Midwest.
Is that good?
It is.
That's good.
Let's go.
It is.
Yes.
That's good. That's that Washington Apple that they was
It is.
talking about.
It's
y'all.
really good. It's really good.
Come on, Kelly.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, all right, y'all. As we get ready to get up out of here,
Rita, I should have known it was Rita that said tequila sunrise. That's all she liked is tequila.
no tequilas for me. Good boy.
Right.
Eat what you're supposed to eat. That's
Yeah,
right.
so
Eat what you know you're supposed to have. He was like, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, our mascot Chase, he's spoiled from all of us.
Now he mad right now because he eating dog food and looking at us like
I'm about to bring him on. I'm gonna go get Chase, y'all.
he was just on the air. Oh my God.
Okay.
Chase over there looking at he chewing and looking back at them like you bitches.
Chase is so.
Chase is mad that you motherfuckers is making him eat regular food. Yes, indeed. All right. So listen, as we get ready to get up out here, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and the staff of Happy Days Day Bar, minus Candy, Olivia, Tiffany, and Andra. Shout out to Kelly and Felix for being in the building today, hanging out, being honest about what it is to be a bartender, what their intentions are behind the bar. And in addition to that, you know what I'm saying? They were very personal in their own personal lives. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to be a bartender and still be a part of the LGBTQ plus community, and you know some trials as well as you know what I'm saying, the benefits of it all. You just never really know. Thank you very much, Auntie Cora. She's not autistic. He out here living his life. But it's nothing like getting the personal experience when it's and being down here. Come out, hang out into the establishment, get to know the staff. Decide who's going to be your favorite bartender, as they are all amazing and great. You get what I'm saying? And then determine, you know, what's going to be your favorite drink, as they are all delicious. But until then, we'll figure it out on sometime this week. I think it's coming up. Me and Devon will actually be on Homer's show.
Yeah, you sure will. We seen it. We seen it. Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
Monday.
Today Tuesday. Tomorrow Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Tune
Oh,
in
Wednesday,
Home
Wednesday.
Flow.
And I'd be excited to be able to talk with him about what's going on in Happy Days and in depth a little bit more. Just from a different perspective. But in addition to that, if you'd like to know more about what we're doing at Happy Days, please follow us on social media, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Those are all the ones that I'm active on right now. And I believe for Happy Days Day Bar, Happy Days _ Day Bar, it's all the same. It's us. It's just us.
You'll
see it.
find us. You know the logo. You'll see
Felix,
it.
how do people find you on social media?
You can find me at Felix Ramsey on everything from social, all platforms, whether it be music or social handles. FELIXRAMSEY. Yeah. Google me.
Kels,
Oh, no,
come on. How about
Y'all can follow me on
Yeah,
Facebook
no,
or Instagram at Raquel Kelly Malo, and that's Kelly with a Queli.
Okay.
I'm different from everybody. Don't say Kelly with a K. I'm Kelly with a Q. So you can follow me at Raquel Kelly Malo on Facebook or Instagram. I'm on everywhere, different names probably, but them the two major ones. So y'all can follow me there.
Indeed. And so y'all know what this is. It's your girl, Just Patrice, live with Just Patrice, blowradio.com. Definitely in the building. Glad to have you guys in the building with us. You could have been anywhere today, but you opted to hang out with me and these lovely faces. Look at them. Look at them faces. Look at that background. Baby, it's popping.
Look at the fire.
It's popping. I love everything about that. And I love, I thank you guys for taking your time out of your days. I know y'all got crazy busy schedules to come hang out with me and, chop it up, talk about the bar, to show y'all love and support. We appreciate that. Genuinely, if there's anything I can do for y'all, you already know. Just hit your girl up. We already know. And until next week, I'm just going to have to, roll out and tell y'all how much I love y'all. And then just, I'll holler. Bye-bye. And almost done in the broadcast now.